mindset is so powerful, and even just thinking that you can do something, there's a high likelihood that you will do it in the next few years. I think AI and robots will combine. Well, they are combined already, but I think that's where it's going to be really, really transformative, is when robots come into the equation.
Yeah.
What I can say is Ireland is embracing AI. We have so many great companies here, from micro enterprises all the way up to large companies.
Yeah.
I think we are a really innovative country. For me, I look at AI as a tool. I know that I won't be replaced by AI, but maybe someone in our field who's not using AI will be replaced. So my advice is to learn as much about AI as possible, because there is that fear of the unknown.
Welcome to Northwest Podcast, produced by Coco Officials. Each week, we sit down with entrepreneurs, artists, community leaders, change makers, and we talk creativity, culture, and the journey of becoming. So, if you enjoy what we're doing, take just a second to subscribe to our channel. You can also support this podcast by buying us a coffee via the link below, or sponsoring an episode and proudly associating your brand with us. All the links are right below, and don't hesitate to drop us a message if you wish to be one of our guests. So now let's dive into it. Today we're gonna talk a little bit about tech and AI, and my guest for you is Cressida Canavan. Welcome to my podcast, Cressida.
Oh, thank you so much for having me. Yeah,
You're very welcome. And
thank you.
For those who don't know you, who is Cressida?
Yeah, so Cressida is I'm an entrepreneur.
Okay, yeah, that's very interesting.
Yes.
Yeah,
I'm currently working on my fifth company, but simultaneously working on my fourth one at the same time.
Yeah.
So I describe myself as an impact-driven entrepreneur, and I am passionate about a lot of things. And so what I mean by impact-driven is, I believe businesses should exist to also have a positive impact on their local economy, their local community, and even the people who work there, and the environment, depending on, I suppose, what industry and how your business operates, but always looking past profit. It's not just profit driven.
Yeah.
I think companies should be, people driven, community driven, environment driven, having a positive impact.
Positive impact. Yeah. And you are the manager and CEO of Cressida, Canavan Digital.
Yes, Canavan Digital.
Can you talk us a little bit about Canavan Digital?
Yeah, so we are a young enough company. I started freelancing in 2019.
Alone?
Yeah, just alone.
Yeah.
And then we incorporated it as a company in 2023. Yeah, so we're only 2 years old.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's been great. So far, it's really, that's where my passion is, in digital marketing and the digital world. And starting in hospitality before my digital marketing, I saw what a great impact that digital marketing brought to our hospitality business. So that's where my interest peaked.
So, what motivated you to choose digital marketing as your main job? Yeah.
Yeah, I just loved that you could connect with people online, and tell the story of your business as well, and reach your customers online in a more effective way than traditional marketing.
And what about Canavan Atlantic?
Yes, so Canavan Atlantic is our new startup. It's AI for environmental compliance. And we've only been going since April 2025 is when I did my first startup bootcamp to see if my idea was viable or not. And then we did an accelerator with our local enterprise office in Donegal. And then we went on to the National AI Challenge, and we were finalists in Galway. So that's where we met our technical team. And now we're, we've got great momentum behind us now. We're moving super fast.
So what's the real purpose of Canavan Atlantic?
So Canavan Atlantic, the idea started because I was working at my family business in Derry, who would do environmental impact assessments for renewable energy projects. And I could see how repetitive they were, and they're very manual. And these are reports that are thousands of pages long that are needed for planning permission for renewable energy projects. So that's where I sparked my idea. And having my background in digital, I'm always thinking, how can I digitalize things? What's the digital version of this look like? And then with myself learning more about AI, I really thought, wow, there's a huge opportunity to use AI for environmental compliance to help get more of these renewable energy projects across the line, because there's a bottleneck right now in that.
Yeah. And how Canavan Canavan Atlantic brings AI into renewable energy and environmental compliance?
Yes, so I'm not a technical founder, but I met my technical team through the National AI Challenge. So we have an AI engineer, Ali, and we have Ed, who also works on cloud infrastructure, and so those two guys are our very technical team. So we use AI. Firstly, we've developed a site selection tool that can help renewable energy developers look for a great site for renewable energy. So they can see the wind or the solar potential and any environmental constraints in that area. They can also see the planning policy of the council in that particular area. So it helps them choose sites faster, and in some cases get to a quicker no faster if that site's not suitable. And then the second part of that is we can use the data. AI can analyze and interpret the data of these environmental data sets and field studies that are being carried out, and auto-generate the environmental impact assessment chapters.
Okay. And from your perspective, how can AI help businesses and industries, including farming and energy, become more sustainable?
Yeah, that's a great question. So I think AI has a lot of potential, and I think some businesses might be a little bit scared to use it because they're just unsure of it. And if you don't train your model correctly, it could, hallucinate and just give you out the wrong information. So it's important to have a well-trained model, and that's what we're doing at Canavan Atlantic. We have custom trained models for environmental impact assessments. I think, how can companies use it? I think there's a lot of opportunity for automation using AI. Yes, and to increase their productivity and efficiency. And I don't think it will replace people, but I think companies should be using it now as a tool. Yes, to upskill their workforce and have AI do the repetitive tasks.
Even for many people, AI sounds like distant or technical. What do you think are the biggest misconceptions about AI?
Yeah, the biggest misconception about AI, I think, would be that you have to be a technical person to use it, which you don't. It's integrated in lots of tools that people use already. So if you're using Microsoft Office, you'll have Microsoft Copilot. If you're using Google, for a quick Google search now, you'll have your AI summary there. And I'm sure a lot of people use ChatGPT.
I use it every day, every single day.
So, and it's super easy to use. I think something that could really help people is if they customize their ChatGPT. So go into the settings and customize it for yourself. Let it know what you do. My ChatGPT, for example, is customized in the back end, so it knows my goals, it knows my companies, it knows that I have 4 kids and their ages and our schedules. So I use it like an assistant.
Okay.
Almost, and I talk to it every day.
How do
for
you
advice.
did you train it yourself, or how does it work?
Well, that's super simple. You just go into the settings. Not many people know this, but you can just go into your settings of ChatGPT and personalize it. So you can say, this is what I want you to help me with, or this is a bit about myself. And even before you do that, you can have a chat with ChatGPT.
ChatGPT.
I want to customize you a little bit.
Okay.
What is the information I can input into my back-end settings to make sure that I'm getting the most out of you, and to make sure that I'm...
So it's gonna tell you everything.
Well, it'll help you. It'll definitely make you more productive and efficient, and just takes that extra burden away from you. So sometimes I'm an overthinker myself, and even putting my notes or my thoughts into ChatGPT and knowing that it knows, it has a memory as well. So knowing that it knows me without me having to explain myself every time I start a new chat. It has like the background information already. So that even in that takes a little bit of
time. For someone who doesn't know anything about for instance ChatGPT, how can he start using it?
Yes. Okay. So someone who doesn't know anything, I would say reach out to someone that you know is using it and just ask them for advice and support. And even because sometimes when people aren't using these tools, they think, oh my God, it's moved so fast. Everyone is using it. I haven't used it yet. I'm left behind. But just reach out to someone who's maybe using it, which I'm sure can be a lot of people now. So just reach out to a friend or a family member and ask them for some advice, and just start using it. Just download the app on your phone.
So from automation to creative tools, AI is everywhere now. So but where do you see it being most transformative in the next years?
It's a great question. I think in the next few years, I think AI and robots will combine. Well, they are combined already, but I think that's where it's going to be really, really transformative, is when robots come into the equation.
So most of us, we are afraid because it's like AI is going to replace us, especially as who are doing we are in the media field. It's like AI is taking our job.
Exactly. That is definitely a valid fear, I think, in the industry. Yes.
Do you think it's true? Do you think AI is gonna replace us? It's gonna replace a lot of people in their job?
I would say, realistically, it will replace some jobs. Yes. But I think...
You have some examples?
Well, Amazon, for example, they're letting go a lot of their warehouse workers, and they're being replaced with robots. Yes. And but I think companies, they should have a responsibility to their teams and their employees to upskill them as well. Which is, in an ideal world, is what we would do. Hopefully we won't just lay people off. We'll empower our people with these new tools, like with robots, with AI. For me, I look at AI as a tool. I know that I won't be replaced by AI, but maybe someone in our field who's not using AI will be replaced. So my advice is to learn as much about AI as possible. Because there is that fear of the unknown. And if we can learn about AI, then we can use it more as a tool. At the moment, AI, I don't think, can do everything on its own. It does need human oversight. In the future, I don't know.
Some people say AI is not gonna replace us, but it's going to empower us. What do you think about that?
Yeah, I agree with that. I definitely agree with that. Is it realistic? I'm not sure, because some people don't like change, you know?
Yeah.
So how can we take everyone on the journey? How can we empower people that are really scared to use AI, have never used anything digital or technical before?
Your latest project using AI for environmental compliance in renewable energy and farming. What inspired this idea?
That idea came from my family business in Derry. So we would do environmental impact assessments for wind farms, for example, and I could see how there was a lot of opportunity to automate parts of that process.
Yeah.
And then how we can use AI to interpret the data coming in and help auto-generate reports. So the idea actually came from it came from a problem that we had in the business, and me trying to solve a problem is where it really sparked. So we were finding it. We had a lot of work in bird studies and birds reporting that we were at capacity with. So I wanted to see if AI could help us in any way. So I was working with an AI mentor, and we created a custom GPT for our birds studies, basically. And then this triggered the idea, well, if I could do that for our birds chapter, then maybe I could do that for the other chapters. But this was a very, very simple prototype, which is just a custom GPT. But for now, what we're building, it's much more complex because we have to use multiple LLMs, large language models, for this. Because ChatGPT can hallucinate, like you can't always rely on that solely, unless you've trained it really, really well, and maybe you have a separate GPT to check that this one doesn't go off course. But yeah, it's really interesting. So that sparked the original idea. And yes, so the company, there's a lot of potential in renewable energy right now, but it really comes from my values of wanting a greener future for future generations. Like we are in a climate crisis right now, and I would love to see us reach our renewable targets. And looking further into it, I found out that actually it's not just Ireland that's under pressure to reach their renewable targets, it's the whole world. And there's so many other countries facing this similar problem of the bottleneck of people, of the policy not putting through these projects and not granting them planning permission, basically, because the environmental impact assessments are so complex.
Yeah. You recently attended the Wind Energy Island Expo.
Yes.
Yeah. And what did that experience teach you about AI's role in Ireland's renewable future?
Yeah, so we attended the Wind Energy Ireland Expo. Was really great. We had a stand there for Canavan Atlantic, and we went there with a few goals in mind. So we're a really early stage startup. We have customer validation. We have a product there that needs to be refined, which we are doing with customers now. So we went there to see what is the appetite in the industry for AI and environmental compliance. And we got a lot of interest. We were the only AI company there, for example, and a lot of people experienced the problem that we're trying to solve. So that was really, really validating for us. We got some great contacts, and so hopefully we can help some developers and environmental consultants solve some of their problems using AI. And for Ireland's energy future, I mean, we have such potential, such amazing potential. I think we're the only country in Europe that's surrounded by water, so our offshore wind energy potential is really great. So Wind Energy Ireland, we're so lucky to have them. They are a body in Ireland that work with the industry, with the developers, with the government and the policy and everything.
Policy, yeah. And Ireland is positioning itself as a digital and tech hub. And how do you see AI shaping Ireland's economy and work culture in the next decade?
Yeah, Ireland, we have a lot of talent here. We have great universities, great businesses, and I think I've seen firsthand how Ireland really operates the triple helix model of innovation. So that's industry, government, and academia all working together. And we see that in Ireland. You see these ecosystems popping up all over the place. And you can actually add to that triple helix, you can add society and people to that. And then a fifth dimension of that is the environment. That's the quintuple helix. So for me, I would love to move from the triple helix, which we're doing a fantastic job at now, to the quintuple helix. So adding society and people and the environment to that mix to create true innovation for people and the planet as well. And I think AI, it can really help with that. I'm not sure exactly how it's going to help.
How it's going to help.
But what I can say is Ireland is embracing AI. We have so many great companies here, from micro enterprises all the way up to large companies.
To large companies, yeah.
I think we are a really innovative country. And yeah, it's an exciting time.
And what specific opportunities exist here in Ireland for entrepreneurs or young professionals who want to work with AI?
Okay, so I would say if you're an entrepreneur and you have a great idea and you want to work with AI, you can do that so much faster now with the help of AI.
Yeah.
But no one builds a business alone. So my advice is to reach out to your local support system.
Yeah.
Here in Donegal, we have a great entrepreneurial ecosystem. In the Northwest in general. So for example, when I had the idea for Canavan Atlantic, I knew that I can call Kevin Sexton from Alpha Innovation and have a coaching call with him and to see what do you think, Kevin? Am I crazy, or do you think this is an idea worth exploring? And then I did the Alpha Innovation bootcamp. Then I went on to the local enterprise office, and so yeah, there's supports there, and also there's the universities here and in Ireland. They have so many great supports in them, and they're always looking for research partners.
How important are education and digital literacy in preparing Ireland's future workforce?
Yeah,
especially for AI-driven economy.
Yeah, I do love education. I'm always learning myself, and I was actually I left school at 17, so I didn't do my leaving cert or anything, and then I went back to college, and yeah, so I know firsthand how important education is, but there's different types of education. You don't have to go to college and get a degree, but as long as you keep educating yourself. There's so many online courses now as well. There's free courses. You can do free Google courses in AI.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think just keep learning, especially if you want to be an entrepreneur. Your learning journey never ends. So
you're in a learning journey.
Yeah,
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. And even some entrepreneurs might face challenges or failures, but the important thing is just to pivot and move on and take it as a learning experience.
Yeah. With great technology comes great responsibility. How do we make sure AI is used ethically?
Yes, that is it's so important for what we're building right now at Canavan Atlantic. So Ali is our AI engineer, and he's also tasked with making sure that we're using it in an ethical way, as are all of us in the company. But yes, so we have to make sure that we get some ISO certifications that we're SOC 2 compliant. So there are luckily there are parameters there that we can work towards.
Yeah.
And there's also the AI Act, which has been introduced. So some people were in favor of that act. Some people think that maybe it will limit innovation in AI.
Yeah.
But I think the AI Act is super important because it allows companies like us to build something that is ethical and legal, you know. And Ireland they are setting up an AI governance office, I think, in 2026. So yeah, that's again another example of Ireland really, really leading in the space.
So some people say AI will make us less human, but others believe it will make us more creative.
Yes.
Where do you stand?
Yeah. I stand with it will make us more creative.
Okay.
Because I've seen firsthand that I've had to do like really repetitive tasks in the past and double check everything. But having AI do that for me has freed me up to do higher value tasks. So I think that's super important. If you're doing a repetitive task over and over and over again, then 100% it can be automated using AI.
Using AI.
Yes, definitely. And then it frees you up to even being able to think of different ideas. For example, the way I work with my productivity is I work on my big rocks, and then my small rocks are maybe my admin tasks, my repetitive tasks. But my big rocks are my big goals. And for me, I've seen that AI has really helped me work on my small rocks, so I can focus on my big rocks and my big goals and my ideas. It frees me up.
It makes you more productive.
Yeah, exactly. And it gives you your time back, so you can go outside for a walk in nature and get your creative ideas. Look, that's where I find they come to me.
How do you personally stay curious and informed in such a fast changing field?
I make sure that everything that I consume is in line with what I want to learn about. So my social media feed, for example, I follow topics on AI or digital transformation, renewable energy, things that I'm interested in is what I follow on social media. So I make sure that the content that I'm being sent by the algorithm is aligned with what I want to learn, and it just keeps me informed and up to date. Yes.
So you customize your feed.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, and then attending local events as well. Like being a part of the Letterkenny Chamber of Commerce, for example, or the Derry Chamber of Commerce, Donegal Women in Business Network. Being a part of those networks as well, you're exposed to their events that you might attend, whether it be online or in person. Then when you attend them, you meet other people there in the industry too. And even the local enterprise office, when they have their enterprise week, I think every March, going to those events, I think you just learn so much. So just getting out of the house and going to as many events as you can, whether it's online or in person. But yes, it is important to keep on top of it.
So talking about these networks, what kind of opportunities do we get from these networks?
I think it's nice to see that there's other people like you out there.
Okay.
So there's other entrepreneurs like you. There's larger businesses that started out just like you, now grown their company and have a large team of staff. I find them really informative.
Yeah. What's one AI trend that people should pay close attention to in 2025 and beyond?
Oh, one AI trend. Okay, I'm gonna say like deep fakes.
Oh,
I think
what is it? What kind of AI is it?
It's like using AI to create really fake videos.
Okay.
Called deep fakes, and I think that's something that people should just keep
Pay
an
attention.
eye for
Why?
yeah, just to make sure that they're not being misinformed, especially on social media.
Okay.
So I think I have seen myself that they're so realistic now. I used to be able to spot deep fakes, and now I'm finding it harder and harder to spot them. So I would say watch out for that.
How do you think creators, entrepreneurs, and even government use AI as a partner for innovation rather than a threat?
Yeah, I think we should just embrace AI and use it as a tool, so that it doesn't replace you. I mean, realistically, as a marketer, I think AI could replace you, but it won't replace a marketer who's using AI.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
Yeah, that makes sense. Totally.
Use it. Be someone that uses it as a tool, because the world is moving in that direction. So yeah, my advice is just to learn, just keep learning about it, just little steps at a time. You don't have to go out and do a whole AI degree or anything, but just take time out of your day. Maybe follow an account on social media that talks about AI or the newest updates. Just little steps.
How do you work with your customers, and how do you integrate AI in your work for your customers?
So in different ways, for my customers in particular, when I onboard a customer for my digital marketing business, for example.
Yeah, Canavan digital.
Yeah. So we do an onboarding form, and we go through questions. I get their brand kit. I do an online competitor analysis for them, and I get their goals. So what do they want to get out of working with us? So having all that information, I then create a custom GPT for each client. But it's a private one, so their information's not being shared with ChatGPT.
Okay.
And it's just for
so you can
use.
add the information to ChatGPT also.
Yes. So there's also a toggle on ChatGPT that you can click. Do not share my information to train the model.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I never noticed that.
Yeah. No, it's in the back end, so a lot of people don't notice it. So that's the first instance of how I use it. I create a custom client GPT that knows their brand, knows their brand voice, knows their goals, and their products and services.
Yeah,
for
products
example,
and services. Yeah.
Yeah. You can upload their brand kits. I'll upload the competitor analysis that I've done, and then it's just a matter of keeping that updated as well. But again, like, that's not replacing me. I'm using that as a tool to inform my strategy better.
But imagine, like, your customers, he masters it, and he knows everything about that. So maybe he's like, I don't need you anymore. So what would you say?
Yeah. Well, that was only like the first step, and then there's content creation. When I'm sure, like, I don't think AI is gonna kind of replace a videographer, for example, going out and capturing content of real people. I know AI can generate really great content right now, by not going out and capturing the real people in the field. But in my experience, for social media marketing, you get more engagement when you post authentic content.
Authentic content.
Yeah, real people, your real business. It doesn't have to be perfect all the time. AI can't do that. Not yet, anyway. It can create a really nice graphic post. A nice poster. It can do that, but for the real human interaction piece, that's harder for AI to recreate. And that's also the better performing content on social media, is when you post reels or photos of real people or your real business. Maybe behind the scenes shots. Some funny TikTok trends.
Yeah. So we are moving closer to the end of this episode. I would like to ask you what success means to you. What does success mean to you?
Oh my gosh, that's a great question. Success to me means that I have created businesses that have a positive impact, and that's businesses that provide employment for people, for my community, that give back to the community. I mean, being a profitable business, yes, but also knowing that you've given back in the process, and you're not profit focused. You're people, community, environment focused as well.
Yes. When you look back at your experience, at your entrepreneurial journey, what are you most proud of?
I'm proud that for a long time I felt like, not shame, but maybe a little bit of shame that, oh my gosh, I left school at 17. You know, how am I going to get a job? I didn't take the normal route to education or to where I am today. I've always just been an entrepreneur. So yeah, and it took me a while to realize that I'm an entrepreneur. I didn't know, because I've always just worked for myself and for our family business. So I haven't had like a real job, I would say. So I'm proud that I have gone from leaving school at 17 to now working on my fifth company and having an MBA to my name as well. I think that's something I'm really proud of as well. Yeah. So just working hard, but in an impactful way.
How do you stay grounded and motivated when working across so many projects?
How do I stay grounded? I love nature, so I do. So whenever I'm feeling maybe overwhelmed or anxious, I will just take a few deep breaths and go for a walk outside. I love to go outside when it's raining. I love walking in the rain along the coastline.
In the rain?
Yeah. It's really, really refreshing.
Yes.
And just breathing in that fresh air, it really helps center yourself.
So if you could leave one message for young change makers listening to this, what could it be?
Yeah, so young change makers, I would say mindset is so powerful. And even just thinking that you can do something, there's a high likelihood that you will do it. So there's this quote, it's, if you think you can, or if you think you cannot, you're probably right. So if you believe in yourself and you think you can do it, then you're going to do it.
Yeah.
But if you have that self-doubt and you think, I can't do this,
you can't also do
then,
it.
yeah, you might not get there. But so mindset is so powerful, and just believe in yourself. If you hit an obstacle, just take it as a learning experience and move on. I mean, young people sometimes think that in their 20s, they might think, oh my gosh, I'm in my 20s and I haven't done what I wanted to do yet, or it's too late to change my path yet. But you know, like there's some really famous entrepreneurs that didn't start their business until they were in their 60s. So yeah, it's never too late to start something new or to start an idea that's been rattling around in your head or keeping you up at night. So yeah, so mindset is a very powerful thing.
It's very powerful.
Yeah.
So have a good mindset. Mindset is very powerful. Have a good mindset.
Yes.
And that's the final word of Cressida Canavan. And thank you very much for coming to on my podcast.
Yeah, thank you so much for giving a platform to the innovators of the Northwest. Thank you.
You're very welcome, and see you in the next episode.